Hello and welcome to the Colbys, the Dynasty II Aftershow. Well, actually, it's the other way around. It's the Dynasty II The Colbys Aftershow. Here on JLJ Media, I'm James Lott Jr., host. If you're new to me, my hat is acting up all of a sudden. I can't get it straightened out. If you're new to me, I do after shows for a lot of the soaps that have been around and soaps that are out today. And this is one of my favorites. It's very underrated. It wasn't in some ways the best of the soaps, but there were some great moments. And I want to talk about why it's very important to remember the Dynasty spinoff, The Colbys. I've watched every episode and I watched it real time back in the 80s, and I got the DVDs and I'm watching it again. And this show literally is going to be about the show itself. I'm going to try to get interviews from some of the cast members that are still around, talk about what I feel about certain episodes, do commentary on the structure of the show and what its place was in the nighttime soap world. Someone asked me why did I just not name it The Colbys? Well, originally it was named Dynasty II The Colbys, and I think just for brand purposes, it'll get more attention if I name it Dynasty II The Colbys. Plus, someone else asked me why you're doing this show. I have found that some of the smaller shows that I do, there is a fan base, a large fan base. And I went on Facebook and around, there's some people who really enjoy Dynasty II The Colbys. So I'm talking to them. And this is something for us to become a community, talk about the show, what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, what we thought could have been better. And it's an extension of Dynasty. Now, there are some Dynasty, I think, shows out there, after shows out there, I think. I don't do that one. But maybe I will one day. But I thought smaller, do this one, and talk about what we liked. There are so many actors on here I just enjoyed. I mean, Barbara Stanwyck was on it, Charlton Heston. I mean, there's some big names that were on this series, Ken Howard, and there was some relating to the actual Dynasty. So we'll talk about some crossover episodes and the whole Emma Samms, Fallon, and Jeff thing, and the decision to go to the Colbys. And I thought it was inspired, but it didn't last as long as I hoped it had. And of course, that famous ending. So it's about all of that on this show. And should be let's have fun. Let's have fun discussing the show, like looking back of that time period. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, which is JLJ Media, so you get notifications when this show comes out. And if you are listening to this, and if you want to listen to it, if there is a podcast version of it, that'll be on all streaming services. I'm getting them approved right now. So, and hopefully in the end, they'll be on Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all those places. So you can actually listen to it while you're jogging or doing laundry or walking the kids or the dog or something. So we'll have audio and video mixed together. And if you're at JLJ Media, take a look around. I do General Hospital. I do Bold and Beautiful, Young and the Restless, Dallas, Falcon Crest. I do a bunch of different ones. So check those out if you're a fan of any of those also. Always comment. Always let me know what you think. I love the engagement. Thanks in advance to the Facebook groups. Let me post this in there. And we'll see what we're talking about. Dynasty II The Colbys. Very excited. Coming in early 2022. This is the little preview. So, which is 2022 is in like 3 weeks, right? So this will be something in January should be happening. My first episode. So everybody take care. Again, I'm James Lott Jr. See you next time.